Hi Ray, I'm here with Dede. We're at 21 Kevin Court. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,660 square feet, built in 1955 and is listed at 970,000. So Dede says she likes it and she thinks you're gonna like it too. So we'll go ahead and take a look at all of the rooms, and we're starting here in the living room. So there's going to be some good light that comes through here in the front, and there is separation between living and a family room. So even though this is a little under 1,700 square feet, it's kind of, I would say, more optimized for the living areas. The rooms are a little bit smaller, but here we are in the dining room, connected to the kitchen, and we were talking about just knocking down this wall potentially, and this would open up this whole area. So as we talked about, I mean, this is similar condition to Brubaker in that almost everything would need to be updated over time. But this particular one, and I'll show you in a little bit, you have access to the original hardwood, which is in good condition underneath the rug. This family room here is actually an addition, and it was added in 1960-ish. And so this room does slant. So as we walk down, it kind of slants down. There's a slope. So it's a higher point there versus here. And the reason for that is that when it was added, there's no crawl space. So you can see this house, the main part of the house has a crawl space. As you can see, the vents below there. This they just put on top of the land, so there's concrete underneath. And so it, they didn't level it out, so it does have a slope. Here we have the laundry room. And this is on solid concrete as well, so decent sized laundry room. And your hookups are right here. And we'll go take a quick look at the garage. So 2-car garage. Let's see where are the lights. There's no light switch over here. So sorry, Ray, it's going to be a little bit dark. But anyways, you can fit 2 cars in here. They have some rug on here, so I can't see the crack. Oh, there's a crack here. But again, all these homes here on the Walnut Heights, on the hills, going to have some movement. Again, being on a hill. So that is something that's going to be the case we find in any property. It's just a matter of how severe. But like we've talked about, everything is correctable with money. All right, so we just walked through the living areas, and again, I said it's optimized for the living areas because we'll go into the rooms, and they are on the smaller side. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at this first full bathroom. Again, they got wallpaper, so you can tell this has been needs updating. I already took a look at these. These are just cheap plastic boards, so it's not like this is protruding. It's just this is plastic, which is bendable. So I've already checked that. So that's just a matter of putting wood baseboards on it. Okay, first bedroom. Again, the rooms aren't going to be the largest, and this is room number 1, and it still even feels a little bit larger because the rooms are empty. There's no furniture in it. So that's room number 1. We'll check out this closet. Here's the furnace. It's an older furnace. I do have all the disclosures, so I'll send those over to you. Again, as I mentioned in my message, the listing agent is actually my team lead, so we'll have a little bit more insight and information going through a potential offer. And then here's bedroom number 2. This is going to get good light facing the street. You do have a nice kind of like cutout driveway, so it's not out in the street. So I didn't shoot video outside, but you can see you've got this U-shaped entry and exit. So a lot of room for parking and garage. And so they lifted up the carpet here to show that underneath all this carpet is actually the original hardwood, which I'm assuming is in really good condition, just based on this piece that's shown. So when it comes to flooring, you'll have an option. Do you want to put in your own or just use the original if it is, in fact, all in good condition? Okay, so this is bedroom number 2, and then finally the master bedroom here. It's not the largest. I think this is comparable size to Stinson, again because it's empty. So master bathroom is here, not the largest master bathroom. Again, wallpaper and these plastic baseboards that really should be wood. And then a shower. Okay, and then outside here we have a pool. This is a really big lot. So it's 0.7 acres. And here we have a nice, I've talked about this before, an L shape of the home where you extend out, and that's again the family room extending out so that it forms this L, and then they have this pool here. I believe there's a pool inspection that's in the disclosures. And then you have another bathroom actually outside, which is not included in the spec. So you've got a toilet here, and then actually a shower in here. So it's kind of like after the pool, you take a shower, rinse off, and then Dede liked it, but this is an elementary school on this side here. I believe that's Walnut Heights or Acres Elementary School. Highly rated. At recess you can hear kids, so there is some background noise, but you can see back here the land actually extends all the way to the creek, so a lot of this is not being used right now, but again, it's a big lot, 0.7 acres. This deck needs to be replaced. It's definitely worn, not much of it, so it wouldn't be a huge cost if you did want to continue to put a deck here. But again, here's more of the land that goes all the way down to the creek below. My team lead did say that even though it's next to the creek, it's not in a flood zone because this is on the knoll, which is higher than the creek. So it's not even classified in a natural hazard report as a flood zone, even though it's the actual property border is the property extends out to the creek. Okay, and then there's a side area here, and then all this land too, so it's a really big lot. All right, so let's see. The one thing I didn't, and so you can see there's movement, so there's a big crack there. And this is again the addition, so that's the family room and part of the reason why it's sloping. Again, this part, if you're concerned about, you can underpin, you can see here. You can underpin just this addition because again it's just on concrete right on top of the land. Didn't put the standard kind of foundation piers as you would on the main house over here. As you can see, the crawl space with the vents below. All right, so I'm just gonna walk outside the front to give you another kind of view of the parking situation. Whoop. Hi, Fox.
Hey, I'm gonna get out here on the side.
So we have on the left-hand side is the garage over there, and then here are is a carport. So you actually almost kind of have two, parking structures. And then as you can see here, we've got the driveway into this carport in this U shape here, going into this garage. Okay, so offers are due next Tuesday. Things are, as you can probably tell from the last few offers that we made, we're gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive, and we can talk a little bit more about that. Again, I'm gonna have insight into what the seller expectations are, as well as the competition with this one, being that the listing agent is my team lead. Okay, thanks, Ray. Bye.